Oh, good morning, my friends and family. As I wake this morning, first I want to give praise and honor to God and Jesus Christ and Joshua for being my honorary king and my personal savior. But I must say something, as I woke up in this beautiful, beautiful morning, I must say one thing that really troubles me is all the hating. All the darn hating that's going on. Wow, it just bothers me so much, man, that people out here are supposed to be Christians and Christian Americans, or and just people are just hating, man, for real. And the thing about it is, it just bothers me so much to see people hating on one another, to the fact that, we just find things to be angry about. I mean, I've watched people that are not usually angry and upset just sit there hating, instead of sitting just praising and being thankful for all your things that are God-given, but I sit there and I watch this. People so upset, too, about watching TV on the news where people are upset over people taking a knee and Colin Kaepernick and things like that over his for justice for black people. Well, all people that's getting abused, mainly, and treated unjust by police. It's unjust in this country, and people trying to make it about disrespecting the flag, and me foremost, I for 20 years plus, for reasons I never stood up for the flag, even though I stand up for what I stand for is people of God and helping our children and love, unity, and things of that nature. And, like a lot of people watch me, and, when I'm not standing, I'm not people, but they respect me to the point that people that know me, they know why I do that. But they say I'm more American than a lot of them, because a lot of them right now, I help more people. I do more for my fellow Americans, my fellow people, than most people would do. But that's just here or there right now. But what I'm mostly concerned about is, people have died over the years. I have my brother, and I have great-grandparents and parents, and I have cousins and uncles, and a lot of my friends, have went out there and gave their life and for the people of this country, and to uphold the Constitution for this country. And that's what bothers me more. And he says so disrespectful. What's worse, disrespectful, than not honoring and being respectful of what these people died for, And Americans, I know it's our right to agree or disagree. That's one thing I know we can't agree on, that we have a right to agree or disagree. But the thing is about it, is the anger, being hateful about it. A person taking a knee, to me, well, people might not listen because I'm going to take a knee. I'm going to pray. Like every time the national anthem play and the flag goes up, I pray, and I pray hard. And this is the reason why I'm praying, because of all this hate and stuff going on. I'm just fed up with it. It's getting worse and worse. But when but back to the subject at hand, this knee thing, and how it's going to be disrespectful to the flag, it's not disrespectful, people. These are people right now are in pain, or something that happened. People being unjustly done. And people not caring about that. And these supposed to be Americans. Not only that, Christian Americans. People that right now go to church every day, pay their tithes and everything. And right now, and one of them, when people are being unjustly done, like they don't care. They care more about a person offending a flag or a national anthem, thinking in their mind it's disrespectful. It's not. Because right now, flag and not right now, me, I don't think, but right now, if I see a man in uniform or whatever, I go up and shake his hand. I shake his hand. I'm thanking for a service well done, That's what I do. And that to show I really respect and honor them, that's what I do. Because right now, a lot of them don't see after fighting. They know what you do and whatever. That's a tradition of man, which, against my religious belief. I don't, like I said, I don't worship idols. And I don't sit there and I don't do those things. But I'm not getting on the religious part of my freedom for that part. But what I am getting on is just the freedom of speech, which is our First Amendment right, but people died for. And what right now way to disrespect a person that died, and I don't want what they fought for to be in vain, They fought for this. And right now, a lot of things people forgotten over the years. I don't know, people remember this sometimes going to school in the morning. You get up and say a pledge of allegiance. We all used to do that. I remember I done it. Now I make a pledge of allegiance to God. But I remember doing that. So I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Man, See what I'm saying? For all. They took an oath to be under God, the Creator. They took an oath under God, you know, to watch out for the Republic, for all of us, for the people. And be indivisible. We can't be divided, but we're so divided, man. It just makes me sick how divided we are as a nation and as a people. Even the church is all divided. Everything is divided, man. And we should be coming together. But when we look at this, how people are upset, you know, over somebody taking a knee out of peaceful protest. Now, I'm more upset when people go out and break windows and out there doing violent things. I think those people should be arrested. And the most crazy thing, why get upset and protest and tear up stuff in your own community? That's the most dumbest thing a person can do. But they do it. They get upset and vandalize and do things to their own community. You know, they're upset. Right now, you got to be peaceful. Dr. Martin Luther King is probably getting upset watching how some of these protests have been going. But right now, I bet he's pleased to watch Colin Kaepernick. How he took a knee, a peaceful. Yes, it was during the national anthem. What other better time to do it? As an American, almost right now, that's why I pray. When I see the crowd, I start praying no other better, because we're praying for our country. We want things right now. We want our American people to see another American being unjustly done. But see, we're so desensitized that we're not looking at that fact. We rather look at our disrespecting our troops. How are you disrespecting the troops? This is what they fight for anyway. They fight for them to take their knee. How are you going to disrespect somebody for what they're doing anyway? That doesn't make sense to me. It's just looking for reasons to hate, looking for reasons to be upset. And then people try to spread this hate. When we should be spreading unity. Right now, when one American hurt, we should be like a family. When one American or one Christian is down there hurting, we should be down there like, wow, what's the problem? We need to help this guy being unjustly done. We need to do something about that. You know, no, that's not even the recourse. That's not even being paid attention to. They worried about right now, oh, you disrespect the flag and just whatever. Come on, guys. There's no respect. You really respect. Start doing more for our troops. You really do more for our children. Do more for your communities. That's what you need to be doing more for. And instead of standing up there making a thing right now, half of the people up there upset over this flag business, these patriotic type people, they don't do much for nobody. A lot of them don't do much for nobody but themselves. A lot of them up there, up under that flag, bigots and racists themselves, and up there, some of them doing no good and can care less about the next man. Because right now, some of our neighbors, we don't even know who our neighbors are. Some of them don't even know who the next American is. Have him say hello, they wave and see him on the street, but right now don't even know their kids' names. And they live right next door to you, some of you. Come on, guys, we got to look at this. Yes, there's a lot of injustice going on. We got to wake up. There are people out there getting killed by cops, and there have to be black people getting killed the worst. There's all types. Right now, there's a lot of white people can talk about how they've been unjustly done. But I'm going to tell you, it's so big and important. So a big disparity between that and black people getting killed by cops and unjustly done. But it's been going on a long time for blacks and people like us. You know, but me personally, I don't have much problems now. I mean, when I was younger, I did, but now I don't have that many problems with them. They treat, you know, and that's why I say but I know there's some bad cops and good ones, because I know things that I've been through with cops, good and bad. You know, I done been beat by cops before when I was younger. I done had things happen to me, you know, but I don't blame all cops. I blame those cops. See, so that we got some great people out here, guys. That's why I want people to understand. There's great people out here. But there's also those that are not. And we got to address that issue, that there are people that are out there and there's cops out there doing injustice to people, especially black people. We got to understand this and be true. And instead of looking at a peaceful protest, he didn't do anything wrong. And then we have people, like we say, we took this nationalist Pledge of Allegiance, you know, to have justice for all. We're indivisible. But yet, we forgot that. Just for all. I mean, a lot of times we don't do nothing until it happens to us. Now we mad. We don't care about the next people until it happened to my son or daughter or my child and got beat or flogged by the police or got shot in the face. Now we're upset. But see, you have to understand, we all in this together. It's all whatever. Because what happened to me might not happen now, whatever. It could happen down the road. We got to be more proactive. Instead of right now, we're protesting and getting all upset over person taking a knee in the NFL right now, and people don't exercising their First Amendment constitutional right. Period. That a lot of our parents and forefathers died for. And I got a lot I could talk about. I don't want to talk all day. I can go talk about this much. But right now, that'll be another documentary. I do a documentary. But anyway, just to say it like this, guys, we got to understand. We got to start loving one and stop all this hating. You know, because right now, people understand one thing. And this one thing you got to understand. When you violate somebody's constitutional rights, you can get sued for it. Now, you're talking about firing or punishing someone for taking a knee. That's their constitutional right. You didn't violate that person's rights. Think about that. That's his constitutional right. So those people talking about firing somebody, and right now we talking about President Trump. I mean, he took an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States. He took an oath. A lot of people in office, even right now, Marines people, they took an oath to uphold. We took the whole. So right now, instead of him being against them, he's supposed to be protecting their rights. He's supposed to be protecting their rights. That's what the President of the United States should be doing. He's the #1 person supposed to be upholding the Constitution. Okay? Yes, he can disagree. We all can disagree. That's our God-given right. We can disagree. We can disagree. But we got to also understand, I don't like what they did, but hey, I can't do nothing about it. Hey, it is what it is. We got to protect them. Anybody do any harm to them, don't be sentenced for hate crimes. You can't do anything to them. You can't do nothing for them. If anything, really, we need to be joining them. We need to understand right now, have a discourse where, hey, what's happened? We need to do something. We need to say, what can we do about this? What can we do about these injustices going on in the United States of America? This is happening right here. This ain't happening overseas. This is happening right here. This ain't something we can address right here. So listen, guys, we need to stop all this hating. And see, there's so much hate that we can't look through find the love and find the peace of what's really going on. We do anything to address the real issue at hand. You know, and that's what's so sad about this. But the thing about it, guys, listen. We are Christians. Well, I'm a man of God first. You know, there's a difference. I don't want to get into that. That's another documentary. But anyway, we are people under God. And right now, we're supposed to be doing things. And things about, I tell the Christians and people, think what Jesus would do in a situation like this. You know, between the flag and someone's national anthem and someone's hurting and pain and in need and being unjustly done. What would he do? You know, you got to think about those things. You know, what would Jesus do? What would Joshua do to the man, the Son of God? I mean, what would he do? See, and the thing I was always feeling in my heart, you know, when I was taught God, family, and country, you know, right now I know as my heart, and all I think, I want this to spread to everyone. Our real reasonable service should be to love one another, and to live. Enjoy what God has given us. And I want you to enjoy this. And I want to say, listen, guys, have a great and glorious day and stop the hating, man. Just find somebody to hug and love today. That's what you need to do. And try to understand somebody's pain, man. Don't just sit there and be selfish, hungry, you know, and do things like I can go on right now. But I want you to have a great day. And look, hey, I love you guys, and I'm out. Bye.